welcome, and my name is Josephat Langat. We look at the leveling survey, and leveling survey is used in education or training to assess the knowledge, skill of learners, and you could also use such as the interview, self-assessment or pre-test during the leveling survey. We have the objectives of leveling survey course, which includes assessment of learners, have identification of gaps, have tailored instructions, we have improvement of learning outcome, we have enhancement of teaching strategies, course placement, feedback, continuous improvement. So when you start with the assessment of learners, to assess the learner, to assess the knowledge, skills and ability of learners in a specific subject or area, identification of gaps, which entails to identify gaps in learners' knowledge or skills. We have under tailored instruction to provide instructions that is tailored to the individual needs of learner based on the result of the survey. Under improvement of learning outcomes, we have to improve the learning outcomes by addressing specific areas of weakness or needs identified in the survey. The next objective is enhancement of teaching strategies. To enhance teaching strategies, it's comprised by providing instructors with valuable or important information about students' ability and learning styles. You have course placement. This helps in placing learners in appropriate courses or levels, which will enable them to fully understand the course as we move on. Then we have the feedback. Feedback is the information one receives. The information that one receives. For feedback, for one to provide learners with feedback on their performance and progress, you need to give out the feedback, and the feedback should be in good time, and the method or the mode of transmission should be communicated earlier to enable the learner to be able to channel his or her feedback in the right way. So you need to outline the best and perfect mode of receiving the feedback. As we move on, look at the continuous improvement. This outlines or entails to support continuous improvement in teaching and learning processes based on data-driven insights from the survey. So we look at the brief introduction to survey. Leveling survey. Leveling survey is a method used in education and training to assess the knowledge, skills of the trainer or the learner. So it is a method. The level itself is a method used in education and training to assess the knowledge, skills and abilities which the learner will be able to acquire and apply at some point. So you need to understand what a survey is, a leveling is. For you to be in a good side, you need to understand this one. So you need to have the knowledge, the skills and the ability to be able to perform the leveling at any given point or at any given levels. So those the knowledge you acquire, the skills you acquire and the abilities, it is a mandate that you need to apply them appropriately and the required time. So you need to be in a good shape or in a good mood for you to fully understand what the leveling survey is and what it entails. Look at the objectives of leveling survey, which are mandatory, and you need to have the capacity, the knowledge, and prepare your mind for you to understand each and every part of this course. It is a very interesting course. I believe that you will be able to understand all. So let's look at the leveling survey course outlines, which is the main part and the key area that you need to understand as you partake this type of the course. Let's look at the course outlines. The course outlines of leveling survey. The course outlines are the expectations of what you need to have, or what you need as we journey on with this is the leveling survey. So the various course outlines, various course outline. Just a moment as I look at it. So before we look at the course outlines, let's look at what the basics leveling. So survey refers to the measurement of distance in the horizontal plane through some equipment. The plane is the same and it determines the fixed line in horizontal elevation in angle, while assuming the vertical distance measurement. That's a brief introduction before I give you the course outline of the survey. The measuring plane horizontal means you are measuring distance on the ground. That is, maybe you may measure when measuring. This is good for the survey. Second big is the survey theory and methods. The survey theory and methods.